Welcome to the Whole Lot Outdoors. This is Bike Basics with your host, Ronick Samuelson. Today, we got ourselves a little bit of a problem. As you can see, there's no air in this wheel or tire. Something that we're gonna need to fix here. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. First thing I always like to do when taking apart a tire is let out all the air. If it's leaked out, you don't have a problem, but if there's air in there, leak it out to make sure you can easily remove your tube. Once all the air is released, you can take your tire levers or your hands and remove the tire. You want to do that by prying upwards on the tire, as seen here, and looping this around the spoke. Once you have your first tire lever in, the other will slide in easier through that hole you've already made, as seen right here, and work the bead off the rim all the way around until the tire is off on the one side. The other tire lever will fall out, and then you can basically just pull it off by hand, making sure you do get your valve stem out of the valve stem hole so you're not tearing up your rim or your tube, as seen. Now, one step I like to take when taking apart a wheel is seeing what caused the flat. So generally I'll inspect the tire or wheel, see is there any damage within the tire that caused the flat? Was it a pinch flat caused by ramming your tire up against a curb or something and pinching the inner tube between the tire and the rim? Or is it a defect in the rim itself? As you can see here, we have a rim strip. There's nothing protruding out. So it's not the rim, it is a fault with the tire. Once you've identified the problem, which in this case it is a tire, I do advise you replace it or patch it or remove the problem. Once you have your new tire and new inner tube, you can inflate your tube to a reasonable pressure, insert it into the tire, making sure to align the valve stem with the manufacturer's logo. In this case, I'm reusing a tire and there's no manufacturer logo on here. Once your tube has been placed inside of the tire, you can grab your rim, find your valve stem hole, line up your valve stem with the valve stem hole, and basically what we did to remove the tire, you want to do the same thing, just in the reverse operation. Pushing your valve stem in and working the tire on by hand or with the tire lever if it is too difficult to install by hand. With a little determination and movie magic, your tire's aired up and ready to ride. Before I forget, alongside replacing the tube, Park Tool and many other companies make repair kits. They have a little bit of like rubber cement, patches, and a piece of sandpaper. You just buff out the tubes. There's the instructions for you. And you can do that instead of replacing a tube if money's tight, or you just like patching tubes. If you like this video, feel free to check out my other videos in bike basics. And think about subscribing too. It's free, you can always change your mind, and hope you have a good one.